Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. The Mets find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Digging in, Jose Pirela, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And on the ground out to second. Rocket scoops. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. To the left side, reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. San Diego rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robbie Ray notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head.
His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Soft liner towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number.
This guy hit.
So striding forward now, Gavin Cecchini. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category, as his total is currently tops on the Padre Ball Club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Blackman at third. Gamble on at second with 2 down. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7-4 the final finish today. The Friars jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Steve Cishek claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Torres records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next.
New York Metropolitan.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Adam Rocket has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here's the first pitch to him. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
0-1, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be upset with a sac fly.
So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. To his left. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Adam Rocket. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Adam Rocket.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ruben racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here. Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Padres came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Carter Capps claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Torres hammers down the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com. It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Friars have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next.
Damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Rocket.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
That's the 3rd out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down to short. This could be 2. Galvis has it. There. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's final, 7-3. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Strahm earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Padres look for their 7th straight victory next.
Get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Second baseman, Adam Rocket.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Milwaukee Brewers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Charles Seddon claims the win out of the pen, his first. Josh Hader earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in once again, Adam Rocket. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Next for Milwaukee, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chase Anderson earns the win, his 2nd. Robbie Ray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next.
On point early in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Adam Rocket. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here comes the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third comes across. Now in the box, Adam Rocket, and their runners at the corners now.
Adam Rocket.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Inciarte. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to left center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good team hitting right there. Ball up. Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The San Diego Padres used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Phil Maton gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jose Torres wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next.
Had up some very good performances, so he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Adam Rocket, and the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
you always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Catcher Derek Norris is in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Braves 3.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Atlanta Braves smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. A.J. Minter earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ben Coronado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Now at the plate, Adam Rocket, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock.
Together an amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon. A pause and the 0-2. This is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. together an amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon. A pause and the 0-2. This is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Now pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Padre ball club.
Using that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. San Diego rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alex Meyer wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.